You know, I think sometimes why we don't take action is because we try and think that our achievements are a representation of us, that we tie our achievements to ourselves. Now, what I mean by that is if I was to write a book today and if it did well, I would celebrate that success. I would say that I am the greatest writer in the world. But if I wrote that book today and I released it and it didn't do well, I'd probably see that as a failure. And I'd probably see myself as a failure. And the reason that I would see myself as a failure is because I would tie myself to the thing that I created, that achievement represents me. Because when you think about this for a moment, imagine you were a really successful author. Maybe the first book you released took off and was an absolute bestseller. And everybody was saying, you are a fantastic writer. You are a success. You're a success story. And then what if you came along and you write book two? And book two just goes the opposite direction and just disappears off the charts. You don't sell many copies. It would be easy to think that you now are a failure because you've had that failure with the second book. But really, it's the same person. You're the same person who made book one as book two. Maybe the idea for book two wasn't as good as the idea for book one. But you yourself, as the person that sat down at that laptop and wrote those both books, you're still the same person. So should we see that same person as a success or a failure? Or should we just see that person as the person that they are? So that's what I want you to think about when it comes to doing something. You know, making a video, writing a book, building an online business, or doing something. Is that if it does well or if it does badly, don't tie yourself too much to your success. Because if you tie yourself too much to the achievements of what's happening, you can go one way or the other way. You can think you're the greatest thing in the world, which you may be, maybe you're not. Or you could see yourself as the worst in the world, which you may be or maybe not. So give that some thought. Whatever you're creating right now, put some distance between you and it. Let it go off, let it have its life, let it be successful or let it fail. But just remember that you, the person, at the keyboard, at the laptop, who's recording this video, is going to be the exact same person who's going to show up tomorrow. You haven't lost any value in yourself. But if you tie yourself really closely to the things that you make, it can make you feel that you're brilliant or a failure, which is probably wrong. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.